Hello there, kia ora. Are you one of the people who live in a ward that's got a local by-election on because your local councillor's gone off to become an MP? Because there's a few of them happening around the place, and those elections start this Friday. They're all done by postal ballot, although I'm not sure if they're all using the same electoral system, if it's STV or first past the post. But those voting forms should be with you by now, and if they're not, give the Electoral Commission a call, see if you can get your information sorted so you can cast a special vote, because it is really important that you get out there and have your say. And I realise that so many people must be all electioned out by now, and the turnout for local by-elections is ridiculously low at the best of times. But over the last month, we've seen at least one conspiracy theory-based group actively trying to encourage people to get more involved in local body politics, focusing on things like by-elections, the next round of local body elections in a year and a half, as well as the next general election. And that's Liz Gunn's New Zealand Loyal. She's actually just run a series of 4 episodes where she talks to Hamilton City Councillor and sovereign citizen Andrew Bydder. Now, Andrew was part of that Residents and Ratepayers Association group that held that meeting where they issued execution writs to other city councillors. So, yeah, and these conversations have been very heavily focused on trying to encourage their members to get involved in local body politics. They've made claims like the WEF is controlling your local council by stealth, forcing them into making 15-minute cities, or that universities are there just to indoctrinate people to make them slaves to the WEF. They've hinted at things like the Great Replacement theory. They've complained about how his $80,000 a year salary is too small for a part-time job, or that staff control the narrative of what's going on, hiding the truth along the way, because councillors are too dumb to make qualified decisions on many topics. He loves the fact and was gloating about the fact that there's no accountability for councillors if they do something stupid or harmful. He's also been talking about the fact that he's having a real effect on some of the other councillors who tend to vote the way he does, where they're actually starting to coordinate meetings with people like Siggy Henry, who was once called the most dangerous councillor in the country because of her views on vaccination and science and trying to get out of tickets by showing the police a bit of leg and what foreigners do in public bathrooms. That's the caliber of candidates that we're looking at here. He enjoys the fact that he gets called a conspiracy theorist, and he believes that people targeting for that actually helped increase his voter turnout, which is a really interesting point here, because what it does is it showcases a really highly motivated voting group who are going to vote one way or another no matter what. And if everybody else is apathetic about it, their vote becomes infinitely more powerful. His aim at the moment, after coordinating with other sovereign citizens and conspiracy theorists across councils, as well as approaching staff who have those same beliefs across other councils to try and trip up his local council staff, is to basically create a network that allows them to take over the way that councils run and the narrative that councils put forward. That's really a big, scary picture that should be really, really concerning. And there is actually a really simple way that you can stop this. Vote. So, if you're one of those people who has these forms sitting at home, gathering dust on the table or on the fridge or wherever, please dig it out. Check out the candidates, make sure you know what it is that they represent, and get your vote in by February 17. It's that simple.